right, good morning, gang. Sean here. Oh, look, there's Lisa. We're both in the truck at the same time. We both don't fit in this framing, but like whatever, I'll just focus on me because I'm far more beautiful. Anyways, we're on the way out to the lot this morning. And today, although it did just start raining, so we'll see what happens. Our thing for the day, our job for the day is to try and get a bunch of the brush just burnt up if we can. We've got stuff. Yesterday I cut down a bunch of trees, so there's stuff everywhere. So we're gonna do that, but first we're gonna stop at one of Lisa's favorite places nearby here in Inverary, Ontario, and that is the Cookery. So we are stopping here for something to eat quickly before we hit the lot. So anyway, stick around and we'll see what we get into today. All right, guys, we're out at the lot now. We've just got here. It's a little gray and kind of somewhat rainy, but and not too bad. I think we'll be able to get a fire going to get some brush cleared up. Sorry about the background noise. That's my neighbor at their cottage, I believe, running probably I'm assuming a pressure washer or a leaf blower, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, today's episode, the main thing we're going to try and tackle out here at the lot, if you look here in the background, you're going to see there's tons of piles of brush, piles of logs, and we're just going to start burning stuff up. So Lisa is basically a secret pyromaniac, so she is going to get at burning some stuff, and I am going to use the tractor, and we're going to start moving some of these log piles over into the big log pile. And then the first of the week, we're purchasing our new log splitter. And then we're going to start getting all that stuff cleaned up before winter sets in. So, all right, let's get at it. All right, like I said, Lisa is basically a secret pyromaniac. I bought it's actually a weed torch. Yeah, don't go there. It's a torch used to burn lawn weeds. But basically it's like a gigantic flamethrower. I don't know who would use it to burn leaves, but this is how we start a fire. There you go.
So I couldn't get that pile going. It's way too wet, even with my awesome flamethrower. Sean is working on getting all the piles of logs that have been stacked up, picked up and put over into a pile that we need to chop and split.
So I had to get off the tractor for a second because I was putting logs over there in the log pile and I thought it was snowing, but it wasn't snowing. It's just this one. I told you. You have to stay on top of her because she likes to burn stuff, and probably my biggest job on the lot on burn days is keeping her in line, basically. So anyways, just thought you'd like to see what she loves to do.
And I have a showing to go to in about an hour, and I brought a change of clothes, but my hair is still gonna be totally campfire smoke.
And it's time to address the this. No, I had these first.
Except
these are my coveralls.
Those are winter ones, and these are, you know, this time of year ones. He's supposed to be wearing the black ones
I'm cold.
at this time of year.
I'm cold. It's 0 degrees out right now.
It's actually 3 degrees.
It feels like 0 degrees. It feels like minus 10 degrees. Anyways, with the matchy thing, we've actually seen a couple people wearing these working at the lot, and we do get made fun of. So if you think it's ridiculous, you know,
so do we.
Add it down in the comments, because so do we.
come to a realization that the reason why I only need my spring summer pants and Sean needs his winter line Carhartt overalls is because I don't think he's working up as much of a sweat on that tractor as I am and getting my steps in. All right, it's time for me to go get changed into my realtor outfit, go for a showing. Sean's gonna stay here and keep cleaning up the lot. Right, Sean?
Sean's gonna probably sit here on the tractor and watch the fire for a while. It's quite nice. It's quite comfortable too. So.
Well, that was poorly thought out. Wearing a toque, and I forgot to bring a brush. And I've not met these people in person before, so oh well.
All right, so Lisa's heading out to do a showing, and I'm just sticking around the lot here. Kind of slow the pace down a little bit and just keep the fire burning here. We've actually got a lot of the brush already picked up from across the lot. And I've got quite a few more stacks of logs brought over to the log pile here. So just to explain kind of what this all is we're trying to clear the lot out as quickly as possible so that when we do finally get the finalized building permit, we're good to go. We don't have to, you know, be clearing still and everything. So in order to try and save time, what we've done is, as I've fallen the trees, we've brushed them out. I've just cut them into some random log lengths, picked them up with the Kubota, brought them over here into the log pile, and then the next job will be to get our wood splitter, and I'll be able to just basically come in here, pick up one of the logs with the backhoe, so it's up nice and high, cut it with the chainsaw into rounds, throw it on the log splitter, split it up, and then get it stacked or put away. So that's hopefully going to start this week because we're getting very close. We're really down to that big pine right there by the fire. Unfortunately needs to come down, and I think Lisa probably talked about this when she did her piece of the video the other day. Those 3 trees there, the big ones, they have to come down, and to be honest, it's heartbreaking because I love those 3 trees. Don't know why, but I do, and I'm sad to see them go. So anyways, so we're just kind of out here again, still just tinkering around, and we'll keep going. As you can see, this grapple bucket makes quick, easy work out of moving things like brush, logs, stones, you name it. It is one of the best implements that I bought for this subcompact tractor. It's a Land Pride edition, I believe it's the 60-inch edition, and it works phenomenal. Yeah, that, as they say, is quite a hairdo. Anyways, as I was just trying to say, I don't know if you could hear me over the tractor. So one of the best pieces of equipment that I've bought for this size of property, it's 5.68 acres, is this Kubota B2601. It is a phenomenal tractor. It's got lots of power for its size, and I went ahead and I bought things like the Land Pride grapple, which has helped me move stacks of logs and tons of brush. You can move rocks with it. It is phenomenal. It is, you know, probably my favorite attachment that I bought, but I have bought some others. So I bought the Land Pride box blade, the Wallenstein BX36S wood chipper, a set of pallet forks, and obviously I have my bucket over there. So, and obviously when I bought this one, I bought it with the backhoe. So This tractor has been great. It's been a great piece of equipment, and I will do a more in-depth deep dive on this tractor and the specs and what I think of it, and kind of do a full review of it later on. But I just thought I would just let you know that this tractor has been a great purchase for me, and it's definitely sped up productivity, so it's pretty great. So we are almost done for the day today. We've burned a bunch of brush, we've moved a bunch of stuff, I've moved a ton of logs. The last thing I'm going to do before I kind of call it a day is I'm going to take the grapple off the tractor, I'm going to put the pallet forks on, and I am going to move that outhouse to a different location. The guy dropped it off there, it was great, but it's kind of in the way. So I'm going to switch the implements, but the one thing I just wanted to point out is the only thing I don't like about this Land Pride grapple is their quick release. It's awesome. You undo your hydraulics, you back away, but it doesn't like to stand up. It falls over all the time. So I don't know if anybody out there, if you guys have one, if you have the same problem, how you've kind of dealt with it. It ends up just falling over, and then when I go to hook it back up, I have to just lift it back into place. But if you've got any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. As I said, I'm not an expert at this. This is all brand new to me, but that is the one complaint I have about the grapple.
It looks pretty level, yeah, like right there. Right here? Just a little bit more. Yep, right there. Right there's pretty level.
All right, guys, I guess we're gonna call it a day and end this video and episode for the day. We're just going to sit around and burn the last little pile of stuff up there that was in this grouping. We got a bunch done today and a bunch cleaned up, and we got tons more brush to burn, but I guess that's it for today. So now basically on to the toughest part of our day that happens every day, and that's trying to decide
what's for dinner.
What's for dinner. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, hopefully you like the videos. Like I said, we're going to get into some deeper dives in equipment and stuff at some point. We're just trying to figure things out and get this stuff cleared before...
Smoky.
Yeah, the pyro's coughing. Anyways, hope you like the videos. Like, follow, share, subscribe, hit the little bell if you like, and we'll see you on the next episode. All right, have a good one.